This is not a very good hunting channel. Today I wanted to share with you a bit of big news that is happening up at the camp, and yeah, give you a quick update on how the turkey season's going. Stay tuned. Okay, well, pretty sure I've said it in at least one of my other videos, but this camp is on property that doesn't belong to my dad or myself. My dad was lucky enough to have a friend whose in-laws had a property, and they were gracious enough to let them use it for the last 20 some plus years. And I joined my dad I think back in 2015, maybe 2014. He was hunting by himself by then. Everybody else at the camp had kind of aged out, I guess, or passed away, so they didn't come up anymore. So yeah, so I've been here for the last 8-9 years, something like that. I'm not entirely sure, I don't remember. But yeah, I always knew that, you know, this could be taken away at any point, and my dad got the call a little while ago that the owner was looking to be putting it up for sale soon. So I know there was talk of possibly one of the neighbors buying it, which would be the best case scenario, because I know the immediate neighbor had spoken to my dad and myself a few years ago and said if he's in a position to buy it, he would really like the property, and we were welcome to stay as long as we wanted to hunt. He had no problem with that. He had really no plans for the property, just so that he could own it because it was next door. So that's kind of you know, the hope for right now is that he purchases it and nothing changes, in theory. But otherwise, there hasn't been any timelines or anything like that. So otherwise, we're kind of on a hold right now, until we find out one way or the other. And if it does go on the market, then we'll be having to pull all our stuff out of here and say goodbye. So with that in mind, everything's been put on hold. I was going to start corn this year. I wanted to do a little plot in the big field where I've actually been turkey hunting this year. Well, I split my time between the big field, the big main field closer to the camp, and then the back food plot. Those are there's one little spot in between those two that I saw some. My dad got a Jake with me one year, but mainly it's the big field and the back plot where we've been doing our turkey hunting for the majority of the time. I've barely been able to get up, and especially after hearing the news about, you know, it being sold possibly soon. It's been kind of tough to bring myself out here in a way. I know my dad's dealing with some stuff with my mom right now, health-wise, so he can't really get out. So I came up by myself, just kind of, just to force myself to get out of here in case. By the end of turkey season, we got to be out of here. So I'd like to maybe get one last one before we get the boot. But yeah, that's pretty much how my spring has been going. Yeah. So, oh yeah, I have been scouting out other properties, just online for crown land in the area. I checked one out back in the winter, and it seemed pretty good. It had some good trails, lots of footprints, but it's really hard to access. You gotta cross water and a lot of marshy, swampy stuff. So when I went in the winter, even I broke through the ice, and it was up to my knee, and that was kind of near one of the banks. So I don't know what the center part is. It's like a 10-foot crossing, and yeah, so that was fun. But I picked up a drone a little while ago. Only had a couple flights on it, so pretty shaky. If you saw the coyote video, then you saw how shaky I am on that thing. It's a Potensic Atom, and it's great. It's really fun to fly. I just got to get more practice on it, so it's a little bit smoother for me. The camera and the drone is smooth, but it's just my handling of it. But I picked that up so that when I get into areas like that swampy area, there's a big clearing, almost like an island in the swamp, like a big island. But I didn't want to be walking all through it because I didn't know how far the trails went. So I kind of picked this up so that I could have a advantage of scouting these properties that I'm going to be looking at. Properties, crown land that I'm going to be looking at. So I hope that that will pay off and allow me to see some stuff that would save me a lot of time, because if we get kicked out of here this spring or summer, I'll be looking for the fall to find a spot immediately. I know that'll be it for my dad. He's too old now, and he's not in great shape, so he's not going to be legging it out in crown land. Hunting out of a truck and getting changed and things outside. He's too old for that nonsense. So yeah, so that's about it for this update. I'm going to try to get back out for some turkey. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. And if things all fall apart here, I'll make sure to make one last video from the camp anyways. And who knows, maybe if I don't find any good spots for deer for this fall, then I'll just focus mainly on duck and goose in the final attack, which is super fun. So maybe it'll be a good thing to take a break from trying so hard for deer and just have some fun in the boat. But I've rambled on long enough. I hope you guys are having a good spring. Hope you all had a good turkey season. For all my neighbors down in the south there, it's mid-May here, so the season is ending a couple weeks. End of May it's over, so I know most of you guys have already finished. So hope you guys had success, and if you're still working at it, good luck, and I'll catch you on the next one. Thanks guys, take care.
Mm-hmm.